Hello everyone! Today I'm going to be doing a very festive book tag, and that is 'Tis the Season's book tag. I am super pumped for Christmas. I have my Christmas nails done, so I am very festive in this time of year. In case you were just wondering, I currently have my hair like Rey from Star Wars The Force Awakens. I absolutely loved that movie. Just a little bit of a tangent here, but Star Wars Force Awakens was one of my favorite movies of this whole entire year. It was excellent. I'm not a huge fan of the other Star Wars movies, but I loved this one so much. I've already seen it twice and I want to see it again. But enough with that. I am going to jump straight on in to the questions. I will leave the creator of this down in the description if you want to check out their video. Question number 1 is, do you have a favorite winter read? I don't have a book where I read it every single winter, but a book that really kind of reminds me of winter for some reason, Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. This book is set a lot in the spring, but just for some reason, every time I think about reading this book, I think about reading it in the winter. I just want to curl up with it because I absolutely love this book. Question number 2 is, find a book with blue on the cover. And for that, I picked The Vanishing Season by Jodi Lynn Anderson. This doesn't have a ton of blue on it. There's like light blues all around. This cover is gorgeous. It's definitely a winter theme, you know, kind of the ice lake. You see the snowflakes. This book I didn't love. I really liked the ending of this book, but it definitely was not one of my favorite books, but it definitely is a winter setting, so I thought this would be perfect to pick with blue on the cover. Question number 3 is, pick a book that you would use as a star on your Christmas tree. Now, I really want to pick The Amazing Book Is Not on Fire by Dan and Phil because I just think that's a beautiful book. But I am not going to be picking that one. Instead, I'm going to be picking Cruel by Jennifer Elbin. Again, this isn't a book where I absolutely loved it. I feel like I'm not picking a lot of books that I really, really liked. But I think this cover is just stunning. And it's kind of shiny and it has tons of different colors. I really think this book is super pretty and I think it would look perfect on a Christmas tree. Question number 4 is, pick the perfect vacation spot for winter. I am going to be picking Nassau. I know it doesn't snow there because it's in the Bahamas, but I hate the cold. I hate the snow. So clearly I would love to be in Nassau where it's warm, there's sand, there's beaches. Personally, I think that would be the perfect winter vacation because I live in Wisconsin and it is freezing cold in the winter. It's awful and I hate it. So Nassau would be the perfect vacation for me. Question number 5 is, pick a fictional character you would like to bring with you to your vacation. Again, I'm going to pick Mary Read from the Black Flag universe. This is the book about the Black Flag Assassin's Creed video game, and most of this book is set in Nassau, and Mary Read is one of the characters in this book. Mary Read is a real person, or she was a real person a while ago, and she's a pirate. And I would just love to bring her because Mary Read is my favorite in Black Flag. And I'm already going to be in Nassau, so might as well just bring Mary Read with me. Question number 6 is, pick a book that is on your wish list this year. And that is An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. I have already read Ember in the Ashes and I loved it. It was so good, but I want it on my shelf. I've always wanted to buy it for myself, but I just never have actually gone to the store and actually picked it up. I asked for it for Christmas and I really, really hope I get it because I think it will look beautiful on my shelves. The 7th and final question is, pick out your favorite holiday drink, treat, and movie. It's really hard to just pick one for these answers, I'll probably have to say for my favorite drink, chocolate milk. I love chocolate milk all the times in the year, but for some reason, I'm not a huge fan of hot chocolate. I can only take a few sips of it and then I get sick of it. I really don't know why, so I have to say just plain cold chocolate milk. I know I always have chocolate milk at my grandma's house whenever we go for Christmas, so chocolate milk just really reminds me of holidays in the winter. For my favorite treat, I will definitely have to say not really a treat. It is my grandma's hot cheese dip. Every single Christmas, my grandma makes cheese dip. It has like little peppers in it, and it's basically like nacho cheese, but it's different. It's so good, and it just reminds me of Christmas and brings me in the holiday mood, and it is like my favorite thing ever. I look forward to eating that every single year. I don't even have the main dinner. I just snack on that cheese and the chips the whole night, and then I get full from it, but it's just so good. For my favorite holiday movie, I'm gonna pick 3 of them because it's really hard for me to choose. First, I'm gonna say The Christmas Story, because even though The Christmas Story is just the randomest movie I've ever seen, my dad loves that movie, so I watch it with him pretty much every single year. So it's kind of like a tradition. The second movie is Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. It's an animated movie, and I just think it's the funniest movie. It's a kid's movie, but I just love watching it every single year. I think it's just a fun, different kind of movie. It's super cheesy. I really enjoy watching that every single year. The third and probably my favorite is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I'm not exactly sure which one it is, but it's the animated one. I know there's a ton of them out there, so if I can find what movie it is, I'll link it down in the description. I know there is a Rudolph with, like, puppets, which I used to watch, but it really creeps me out now. But there is an animated one that my grandma has, and I love that movie. I haven't seen that movie in a long time, actually. I should maybe rewatch it, but I absolutely love that movie, so that is probably my favorite holiday movie. So that is it for all the questions today. It was just a short and fun tag. I try to pick a lot of different answers and kind of unique answers. I am very much in the festive mood, so this was a super fun tag for me to do. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe to my channel, please feel free to, and I will talk to you next time. Bye!